If you feel like your coach hates you and you're constantly fighting with him about how you should play, he may just not like you. But what if you could change that? I heard this from NHL cognitive coach Satoshi Takano, and it's the concept of perception versus perspective. And if you want to get more ice time and actually grow as a player, you have to understand this concept because it makes you coachable and somebody that your coach actually wants to put on the ice. So perception is what you see happening around you on and off the ice. But you don't just see what's going on. You also have an emotional reaction to what's going on. So that's where perspective comes in. So perspective is about the different viewpoints or mindsets you can use to react differently to a situation. It sounds weird, but let me explain what I mean. For example, two players get yelled at by their coach. Same perception. So both players hear their coach yelling at them. One sees it as tough love, and the coach is trying to help him. The other sees it as unfair treatment. Different perspectives. But here's the thing we don't always think about. Your coach has his own perception and perspective too. And if you don't get that, you're setting yourself up for a ton of frustration in the future. For example, your coach benches you. Your perspective could be, I played fine, I don't deserve this. But a better perspective could be, I worked super hard in that last shift, but maybe I missed something that he saw, right? And let's flip this over to your coach's perception and perspective. Coach's perception. This player keeps making the same mistake over and over again. Coach's perspective on the situation. I've seen guys lose their whole career over this mistake at the next level. I need to fix this now so they're ready to make the jump. You see, the best guys in the world are able to actually take what their coach says, and they don't just react to what they see. They step into their coach's perspective and they figure out what their coach might actually be thinking and work with that. Even if you think your coach is crazy, your job is not to prove him wrong. It's to understand the difference between your perception and his perspective and adjust your perspective accordingly. If you can do this, you'll avoid useless arguments, you'll stay out of the doghouse with your coach, and you'll actually get better because you learn from every situation instead of being frustrated. Next time you don't agree with your coach, stop for a second. Ask yourself, what's his perspective? What's he seeing that I might not be? Do that and you'll start winning the mental battle that most guys don't even know exists.